decision I ever had to make in my life. And it was me showing up for myself. It was me standing on what I'm standing on. Like, it's no secret that people like to do certain things that are questionable in the business, right? You might hear like a promoter is taking money you might sell tickets to open up for somebody, or you might give a DJ some money to play your record in the club, or whatever the case may be. That's just not something we do. Like, I can attest, and I don't even know how to speak Chuck in the microphone, but I can attest for us two, we've never played that game. Never once. We have a brand called Homegrown Radio. Our colors are green, okay? We've never done a dispensary. We've never done tobacco products. We've never done any of that. In my profile at iHeart, it basically said, do not approach with any alcohol, do not approach with any tobacco, do not. Chuck is what, 7, 8 years sober? 8 years sober.
That's big.
8 years sober. I don't drink or smoke or anything like that. I don't do drugs. That's just not what we do. And our brand is that. Like, everybody's like, oh, let's roll up and stuff. Cool, do your thing. But West Coast. Shout out to my guy Mars.
My guy Mars OG at the marathon, you know what I'm saying? My guy Mars OG, the spacewalker at the marathon.
Plug your shit, King. But I'm just saying that to say, like, two of the hardest things is sticking to your guns and standing on what you're standing on in the face of all adversity. Oh, head is a hater, he won't play my records. Well, the reason I don't play your records is because they're not registered on MediaBase. If you don't know about MediaBase, go look that up. And I'll say this.
That's a bar. Clap it up for that, come on.
I'm going to say this, and I should not say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Any DJ, whether they're in Los Angeles, yes, you too, any DJ in Los Angeles or any other market that plays your song and they know you're not registered on MediaBase, they're not helping you, they're hurting you. Okay? If they take your song and they play your shit on the radio, whether it's a new at night or a mix at night or a midnight, whatever they play your shit on, and your music is not registered on MediaBase, they're actually hurting you more than they're helping you. Go look up MediaBase. MediaBase tracks your spins on the radio. It allows you to get paid for your work. I've never have, and nor do I do anything now for clout. And I explain these things to people, explain these things to artists. Me and Day One have had this conversation. Me and Polly Rob have had this conversation. Me and Mars have had this conversation. These people who do these things are doing it for the wrong reasons. We've never done anything like that because that's not how I get out. So one of the hardest things is taking my ball and going home. It's off the playground, which is something I love, which is the radio station. And for me, I think it was more like, to Silas was saying, showing up for yourself and not doing it for any other reason than this is what I have to do for me and my peace and my serenity. And I think that's something like, Chuck said I left him, right? But he's still employed. So